Today, I'm going to be looking at MLB Full Deck, which is an app made by Gree. As you see the logo, they also make Crime City, Modern War, and some other apps. It's a baseball app, obviously, and it's similar if you've ever played Madden or FIFA, the Ultimate Team game mode, where you sort of get in those games, football or soccer, cards to upgrade your team, get better cards. And so in this MLB Full Deck, you don't exactly buy packs, but you can get free cards from playing games or from playing the app for a number of consecutive days in a row, or completing various challenges. It's got a little bit of a loading screen, as you can see here. But it's you don't have to spend any real money for this if you don't want to. I have not myself, but I guess it's officially licensed. You see the MLB logo and everything, and you don't actually control the pitching or hitting or anything like that. It's sort of a simulation. You do have the opportunity to chime in on what you should do in certain situations, but you can get a quick look at my team. The blue players, this is with the 2013 update, the blue players are the rare cards. The green UC are uncommons. There are common cards as well. The S, like Martin Prado and Cespedes, are star players, and there are limited edition players as well. I don't have any of those. They're kind of rare. As you see up at the top, this 104 out of 111 is sort of how many good players you can have in your lineup at one time. I've got Chris Carpenter as my pitcher. He's got a 403 rating, but if I go to my pitchers, let's see, go to manage, I recently got a star pitcher earlier today. I got the old knuckleballer, R.A. Dickey, who I think he won the Cy Young for the NL last year with the Mets, but he's on the Blue Jays this year. But as you see, he's got 16 of these points, and so I've got 7 open spots up in the management points, and he's 16, and Carpenter's 8, so there's a difference of 8, so I need 1 extra point to be able to plug him in, unless I want to change someone else out of my lineup. And once I get to another level, I'll get 2 more. So you can't, if you have a bunch of star players, you can't put them all in your lineup early in the game. You sort of have to level up just by playing games, whether it be versus mode, versus random people, or people on your friends list, or playing the regular season mode, which I'm going to play a few innings. I've got 61 out of 61 full energy right now, and let's see, as you can see right now it says minus 12 energy right here, which means for each inning it's going to take 12 out of this 61. So you can't play necessarily a full game at once, which can get a little annoying, but it also sort of allows you to just play for a few minutes and then maybe come back an hour later. So I'll show you a little bit of the gameplay. 4th inning, pretty much just a simulation, but I did get a card. I got a third baseman. You have the ability to set your lineup within a game. I already have my optimal lineup, supposedly, since, again, like, I can't add R.A. Dickey. But if I went to optimize lineup and had additional spots, it would sort of pick your best players. But you can do that in the middle of a season mode game, but not a versus game. So we'll play the 5th, and here's one of these situations. So I've got Logan Morrison up, 255 power and contact. It's asking me if I want to have a power swing or a contact swing. You can ask the manager, but that costs some of your gold, if you will, so I'm not going to do that. But bases are loaded with no outs. Let's see if we can go for a grand slam here. And I got struck out, but Bases loaded, no outs, so figure why not swing for the fences. So he struck out. And the 6th inning, and I think I've got enough energy to play 3 more innings right now. So again, you're not actually playing the game, it's more of a simulation, even though you sort of can select some of the decisions. The graphics are pretty good considering it's not a game you actually play. Here's another card, second baseman, and that he actually might be someone to plug in over Orlando Hudson. Let's take a quick look. And if you notice also, Hudson has a 3 to the left of the logo, which means I've leveled him up twice, and he's a 358 overall. Ellis is a 336, and let's see here. Let's try training Ellis. This is one of the ways to make your players better. You use the coins that you win to train your players, and if you train them 4 times, they'll level up. So we'll see that Ellis, from 1 training, his overall rating went up 26, his power went up 12, his contact went up 14. And let's train him 1 more time just to get him to the same level that Orlando Hudson is, and see if the game thinks he's a better player when they're both level 3. So now he's up to a 377 overall. And there's a little bit of lag in this. I don't know if it's just their servers or what, but that can be frustrating sometimes. But so we see Hudson's a 358 and Ellis is now a 377. So let's play 1 more inning, and we got a run and another card. But when we go to set lineup this time and go to optimize, you see we've got Hudson in right now, but it should make the swap. So it says lineup optimized, and it brought our batting up 2 points. So you don't have to manually set your lineup if you don't want to, but now we've got Mark Ellison as a second baseman. And one of the things about the versus mode is each month, and even though it's April right now, there are collections, and I've already collected the May reward. I did that yesterday, but you've got these 6 different bat icons, and you can play someone. Let's say I want to get go to select collectible. Let's say I want this first one. It'll filter out the people who have the first one. I can pick one to play, and it'll tell me their starting pitcher, and I'll be able to play them, and if I win, I get that collectible. And if you collect all 6 of them, then you can unlock a player who sometimes can be a star player or a rare player. And these games tend to go a lot faster. I don't think you have to pick each inning, because they don't actually use your energy, they use your player's stamina. So first and second, we'll go contact swing. Another element of this versus mode is that if you're offline and you have some of these collectibles, someone can challenge you, and if they beat you, they can take your collectible. There's a power-up you can put on it that will allow you to save it if you lose, to protect it for 1 game. But if you like baseball, it's a pretty cool app, worth downloading. It's free. Again, it gives you, like some of the Gree apps, it gives you the option to, and here's another error that I seem to typically see. It gives you the option, if you want to spend money, you can, to buy packs and upgrade your team faster. But if you're content with just sort of taking your time, then you can do that as well. My only complaints are some of these internet connection issues, and maybe they'll upgrade their servers, because I'm sitting, I've got my wireless device about 5 feet from my router, so it's obviously not that, but this is a good on-the-fly example of some of the small glitches, and it says it can't back out, so I might have to just home screen and end the video here, unfortunately. But MLB Full Deck by Gree, free app in the Google Play Store, and I think it's worth checking out. Alright.